Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing our hardcore journey on the official World of Warcraft realms. Stitches to be precise, it is still Season 2 with our heal paladin. And boy, the heal paladin takes some time to kill mobs, so that is something else. Anyways, we find ourselves in Stranglethorn. I figured we're just going to do a little bit of Stranglethorn action. Today we're going to fight Skull Splitters as well as a few pirates. That's the idea. This here is the follow-up quest of the Skull Splitters. So we're going to do that a little bit later. Let's start with the trolls. Alright, we arrived at the trolls. Careful here. We don't have a lot of ranged pull options, so we're just going to pull them out one by one. And this is now going to be where the grind starts. Lots and lots and lots of trolls. I will fast forward it for you, so that we don't need to sit through around 20 trolls. Alright, so we got the Zanziels done. I just rode to the south and ran into Ganima, a rogue who asked me for help. For one of the nastier quests, the one with the undead Nagas here. So we did that for him, just helped him out, and now we're on our way to a really nasty quest, the Bloodsail Buccaneers, where we need to kill 3 captains, but there is also the chance to get a 14-slot backpack drop quest, which, you know me, as a self-found character, you definitely need. So let's give that a try. And first of all, go to the boats. Alright, so we're going with a nice little fire aura. Let's get a couple of these guys down. Subus easily needs to die. Good, so far things are looking actually quite okay. And let's go onto the boats. That'll be fun. So the problem, or the biggest challenge with the boats, is they are tightly packed. So much so that you need to pull enemies out. Line of sight them like I did it with this guy. And thanks to us having a rogue, we can interrupt a lot of their spell casting. Of course not the instant spells. Good. Rogue is putting on a couple of extra slowing poisons, which isn't too bad. We're just nom-nomming up and we're ready to go. Good, this is where the fun begins. Some of the character models are pulling multiples, just like I did. And there we go. Got a fourth one, but I got dynamite, so that's fine. And now it's a matter of healing against the storm. See, if you're alone, that's an instant get out of deck. If you're in a small group, you can weather the storm. And I haven't done anything wrong, it's just the social pulls and how tightly they are packed underneath the deck. Which makes it nigh impossible to just pull them by themselves. That guy, for instance, was bugged, and there is the first captain. Hard, like really hard, as you can see. I'll focus on healing only, and the rogue is dealing most of the damage. Luckily I have a lot of defense, so I can withstand a little bit of punishment. Next time, for the next captain, I definitely need to have full mana. Let's check for the documents under deck. There is a drop quest here for a 14 slot backpack, which is super valuable for Selfine like me. Okay, so it will respawn. Take the next one. Don't worry, we will get another one. Good. Always be kind with your comrades, and they will be kind with you. Backpedaling nicely out of line of sight. And there you go. That was a trap. The Uno reverse card is sprung on you, Bloodsail Elder Magus. Luckily, none of these guys are kicking, so we're okay. So we can just heal through whatever they are doing. Good. I won't do the same mistake as the last time, where the guy on the steering wheel added. That's not going to happen again. Potentially bigger pull. I am drinking up just in case. We are good. Adrenaline should be for the boss. Alright, line of sight. Let's see how many of these guys are coming this time. Only 2. Well, that is easy peasy. Yeah, if you do the quest alone, you eventually will need to reset your pulls often, because like 2 you can typically handle, although these guys are hitting relatively hard for their level. But the moment that you pull like a 3rd one, it's basically good game. Boss pull will be a quad, likely. Super, good. Well, there's Iron Patch, and there is the Elder Magus. Neither of them really stand a chance. Iron Patch, unfortunately, shield bashes, which is why I haven't been healing a lot. Good, instead of the quad we're getting a doublet, and that is okay. This guy needs to chill out. Nice little long stun. Followed by some awesome kills. Let's check for the scroll downstairs. Oh yeah, nice. Well, time for me to drink up. If they get a flame strike through, it's hurting like a lot. You've seen it's 500 damage for 2 people. But I very much remember how I did this with my mage, and with Paladin it seems easier so far. Scroll is here, by the way, which is great. And here's another like psychological effect. If you're working together with someone, if you're not letting them drop below 80%, like everything is fine. There is no reason why they should vanish. Things are just great. Alright, let's rid ourselves of unnecessary baggage, aka the string of thorn pages. And then it's time for the next iteration. Good. Upper map fragment. I think I had a middle map fragment. Not sure where it is. Anyways. One more ship and we're good to go. So, what's the last captain? He's the smallest, but one would argue he, or some people would argue he's the meanest of all of them.
Still recharging.
Okay, that's a pretty big pull. At least I'm not getting interrupted, so that's a start. Yeah, if you are alone, like that pull in itself is already nasty. It's really just that, the absolute proximity of all of the enemies that makes this boat so dangerous. Giving myself a little stamina buff since I'm going to tank most of the stuff here. Good. Given that the next one could be another big pull, I'm drinking up. Better be safe than sorry in all of those situations. There we go. Now we do have a problem. Good that we were drinking up, man. Good that we were drinking up. Lesson learned, never fight on the stairs. That was a masterclass in how to pull the entire ship at once. Alright, I think we're just gonna skip past these guys, no need to do them. We're going to trade in quite a bit of quests, so Skull Splitter Tusks and Bloodsail Buccaneers. That's a starter. As for Cornelius Riddle, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be Swamp of Sorrows. Unless... there we go. Solve the riddle. And that riddle is in Swamp of Sorrows. Right over here. Which is an area that I need to go at some point anyways. Well, I mean, we were in Swamp of Sorrows, but we need to revisit it. The Blasted Lands are a perfect excuse to do that. Just wondering if we're already high enough, potentially a few levels below. And the final part is in the Hinterlands, so I think I'll do the quest before I go to the Hinterlands, which is kind of 47, 48-ish. Anyways, trade in now. Alright, we just leveled real life Colts, and that is why I need to make a break, take a break, but you guys will see no difference. Alright, we're back in the questing game. Today we are doing another quest with multiple people. This time we have teamed up with Feral Druid for a gorilla quest, String of Thorn Fever, that typically requires more than one person. Pretty difficult quest, multiple waves, gotta manage our mana well. And definitely drink and eat in between. There's the big pull coming. And we're ready, steady, go. The pain starts. Dropping a massive bomb, and then it is heal, heal, heal. Consecration, heal, heal, heal. Nice, my DPS is even on par with the Feral DPS, because there are so many enemies. And Conda, the boss, doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, alone, this is a bit of a more tricky quest. But together, you're typically fine. Oh no, I forgot. Round number 3. Mock the Savage. Good, we're taking a mana potion. Up nicely. No consecration now, it's just survival modus. Waiting for the feral to please deal a little bit more damage. Puts up a nice rejuvenation. There is Heart of Congo. Yeah. Tough cookie, that quest. Told you we can duo it. Well done. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Alright, I found ourselves on top of everything a nice little group that wants to do Zul'Farrak again, which I'm not going to put into the episode, but just pointing it out that we're rerunning it. And this here is our target. Let's see. Is the rogue coming? Bijou, what is your ETA? Are you coming? Alright, so Bijou, our rogue, is finally managing to come. And we're going to have a nice little Goliath here. Bijou gets a buff, Goliath gets a Seal of Light, and we're all attacking it. A bit of healing later, and Gorlash already feels not that good anymore. Little bit of communication and you get all of the group quests done, and the group quests are super valuable. Alright, off to Zul'Farrak. Fast forward for you guys, of course. Alright, as always, things develop. You wonder, why are you in the hinterlands? Well, the group decided they want to please do the mallet quest, so we're going to do the mallet pre-quest, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to Zul'Farrak. And I thought, we haven't really seen a mallet pre-quest yet, so that should be fine. Okay, they just ignore the fact that we do have an ad. I'll put the anti-spellcasting aura up. Sincerely hope that these guys finally realize that there is an end. Oh yeah, they do. Fantastic. Well, good news, there is another ad. Shadow Bolt. I'll just give myself mana regeneration. Good. There's the mallet. Fantastic. And indeed, the name of the game is Let's Go. Let's go, boys. Good. Fast forwarding to the city. Alright, time for us to start the process here. Number one, a little bit of this, then a little bit of that. I'll go for myself, and here we go. So, as a group of 4, we should not have a lot of problems. But we still need to get to the highest part of this city. And as always, if you do have a full group, of course, things will add. Unfortunately, there are no real quests for Alliance here. There are quite a few Horde quests, but not a lot of Alliance quests. So do what you want, but at the end of the day we need to fight through these guys. However, they are also decent experience, so it's not really that big of a problem, at least not from my end. Alright, let me be the tank. Good. If I tank, I should give my friend here a salvation so that they don't immediately aggro. And try to not pull at the same time. Alright. By tanking, I'll do this. You get that. And you get a big fat salvation. I need the initial aggro. Paladin tanking is not good. There are really no very solid ways of keeping aggro. Other than consecration and all attacks. Isn't great with aggro, unfortunately. unfortunately. And once you're out of mana, there is only so much you can do. I have not skilled all of the talents that you would normally skill in order to keep more threat. Simply was unnecessary because I never wanted to tank in the first place. Plus, someone who is like 8 levels higher than I am isn't necessarily the best counterparty as a DPS. Mana first, then we go. These guys aggroed. Time to start healing as well. Let's not pull another one, please.
close encounter. My build is definitely not a tank build, and this group here is lacking a solid tank. The build isn't very much suited to tanking. I usually heal and can deal DPS, but in armaments like that, I prefer to keep mana for pulls like the last one, because you would have been OM alone. Good idea to just stay here.
That spell is I can't cast that yet. That's still be charging. I can't cast that yet. That spell is yet. I can't cast that yet.
I'll make sure that none of these guys are fleeing. And that's good enough.
That's business. I'm still recharging. I can't stand yet. That's business. I'm still recharging. That's business.
Alright, almost up there. It's pathetic, by the way, to just focus on Pala DPS unless you're Retribution Inspected. Even then, that is not really great. The only thing that works is to very regularly drink and use a massive mana pool in order to deal damage, but as Cell found, that's also somewhat not feasible because I can't always goes through 2 sticks.
Can't stand yet. That's business ready yet. Recharging. That's business. I can't stand yet. That's business. Can't stand yet. Still recharging.
Alright, there's the altar. Alright, the rogue definitely is going to carry us. Alright, plan is get in, get out. That's about it.
Can't stand yet. Too far away. I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
under level for that quest. Spirit and stamina, I actually will need on that plate. More.
That spell is
Yeah, 51 is a bit nasty. That's almost end boss territory right there. Good. And that was the day when they crafted the mallet and got the fuck out. Alright, I'll end the episode here, run Zul'Farrak, and we're going to see each other the next time. Not the most honorable of all fights at the end, but it was what it was. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.